Time travel has not yet been invented, but 30 years from now, it will have been. I am one of many specialized assassins called loopers. And the only rule is never let your target escape, even if your target is you.
Looper is a time travel action movie. Joseph Gordon-Levitt plays a killer who works for a mob in the future.
Everyone's sort of getting sent their future self to kill, which leads one to believe that something's going on in the future that's disrupting the whole Looper operation. But when my character gets his future self sent to him, he gets away. And so I have to find him, because if you let your loop run, your life is as good as done.
I'm gonna fix this! I'm gonna find him! I'm gonna kill him!
What's brilliant about Joe is that he's kind of a shapeshifter, you know. He is able to play such a diverse range of characters, and so he took on that Bruce Willis voice and that New Jersey twang. He worked really tirelessly just to see how he moved, how does he look, how does he check someone out. It shows, because I think Joe is kind of unrecognizable in it.
Every guy my age idolizes Bruce Willis a little bit. I don't know how many other huge action stars there are who have also been in some of the greatest movies of recent times.
He's a great actor. I love his work, and I just love what he did in this film. It's really a strange thing to see someone that looks like a young version of himself.
This time travel crap just fries your brain like an egg.
One of the centerpieces of the movie, smack dab in the middle of it, there's this long dialogue scene between Joe and older Joe that takes place in a diner where they just sit across the table from each other and kind of have it out.
So you're me in 30 years.
That was so much fun to shoot, because you got these two great actors just sitting across a table, you know, bantering back and forth.
So why don't you do what old men do and die?
Why don't you just take your little gun out between your legs and do it, boy?
It was more than halfway through the shoot when we did that scene, and to see these two actors who we had mostly been shooting separately with, Joe and Bruce, sit across from each other and to look and say, ah, you know what, that works.
He's not only got a fantastic point of view, and it's very clear, he really was interested in what you could bring to it. And I think that's quite rare in a writer-director, particularly about a film which must have been envisioned in a very powerful way for him in order for him to write it. With the emotional stuff, he'd just stay out of the way. With some of the other stuff, he'd just be very clear about what wasn't quite working, and he was always right. He's my favorite director ever.